absolutely. Let's bring in Brian Slocum in this conversation now. Folks are waking up to wet roads, the rain impacting us overnight. So let's talk about how this will help kind of clear the air, which is a positive, and then also help fight that fire.
Yeah, it's a positive in some ways, it's a negative in others. And like the battalion chief was talking about, it helps kind of concentrate some of those smog particles to the ground. We had that yesterday during that inversion, and we noticed at some of the few air quality monitoring stations that we have in Forsyth County that once that's set up and over a span of a few hours, in the vicinity of Clemens, we saw the air quality go from code yellow to orange to red to even purple, which is very unhealthy air quality. When you see hazy conditions developing, there's a lot of particulate matter that's in the air. Once that aversion was able to disperse due to just regular daytime heating and kind of mix the atmosphere up, and the smoke was allowed to become a little bit more vertical again, those air quality levels did improve. So morning, just in general, on a normal morning, tends to concentrate a lot of those particles closer to the surface, more so in the afternoon. Other weather issues we're watching prevailing wind patterns, and at least for the last couple of days, they've been out of the northeast. At last check, we had a northwest wind at Smith Reynolds Airport, and because of that, here at our station, we clearly can detect that acrid smell of smoke. If you can smell the smoke, go indoors. If it's still kind of strong and thick in your home, you want to relocate. The pollutants in this atmosphere can be pretty nasty, and you certainly don't want to be part of that for a long period of time. So prevailing winds, here's the issue, they're going to change. So areas that might not smell smoky can over time. We're at least at a code yellow today, but as that smoke plume is kind of shifts and moves and concentrates, this can go up to orange in localized areas, or even red or purple like it did in southwest Forsyth County yesterday. We're forecasting winds to shift as a cold front approaches, and those winds pick up. When you start to see the colors, you're looking at winds that are in the vicinity of 10-15 miles per hour and gusts even higher. So we go from a north wind to a south wind that will likely push some of that smoke into northern part of the county, northeastern part of the county, Stokes, into across the Virginia line potentially. And those winds stay up through much of Friday before diminishing and returning to a more northerly direction. So the key is getting the fire out, and of course the weather providing a lot of challenges for all the good people who are trying to get this fire out in the first place. But again, there's only so much that they can do. There is a good amount of rain coming in, and actually a very good area of rain now coming into the Winston-Salem area, coming out of the south and west over Yadkin County, right along I-40, and getting ready to press into the city. I think we'll hear it on the roof of our studio falling pretty hard here fairly soon. After that, we get a bit of a lull, but looking back west, we have more rain where that came from, and southwest as well. We got this batch of rain that is poised to move in behind it. It's rainiest today through the morning hours, and then it will start to diminish for a while. Breezy winds out of the south at 10 to 20 will take temperatures back close to 60, and we're going to hover there through tonight, fluctuating between the upper 50s and the lower 60s, and then warming tomorrow in the mid 60s before we start to see temperatures cooling down. We're relatively cool, at least compared to the Triad for the foothills. Temperatures should warm well into the 50s for today and then cool from there, and lower 50s for many of our mountain spots. South winds again increasing. Rain chances are going to be best in the west once we get into the afternoon hours today, and then all areas later on tonight as that area of rain comes in. Good news for us is this is not expected to be a winter storm in any way, shape, or form for us for its duration. You can see the rain kind of ending for a while, returning later tonight, early tomorrow. I wouldn't be shocked if there was a little thunder coming along this main line, and then scattered showers remain in place for much of your Friday. Weekend weather is much colder. We'll have highs in the lower 40s. We're back after this.